How y'all doing today, Truth and Love? My name is RJ, and I'm sitting down here with the lovely Miss Vine. So today we're discussing the impact and blessing of tithing. So Miss Vine, how are you doing today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Man, I'm doing just great. So let's just dive right into this.
Okay.
Why is tithing so important to you?
Well, first of all, it's what the Lord requires us to do. I mean, you have to have a desire to be obedient to the Word of God, and that is in His Word for us to tithe. But just having a home of my own, I know that it takes money to make things function.
Right.
So you need that same thing in the sanctuary. If you walk in the door and you smell an odor, you kind of want to walk back out. Well, you don't get that here. It's nice, it's fresh and clean, but it takes money to do that. So that's why it's very important to me.
And obedience is top notch, definitely.
There you go.
So how has it been a time where tithing was a challenge or struggle for you?
Oh yes, it was a struggle one time. When you sit in, like what they call the barbershop scenery, and they talk about, oh, I wouldn't give all my money, and I don't know what they're doing with my money. Well, that's not my responsibility.
So true.
God told me to give. I'm not giving to a person, I'm giving it back to God. And whatever the person in charge do with it, it's going to be on them. That's between them and God. Right. But if you're in the right place, you can see where the money going. It shouldn't be hard for you to give in tithing and in offering.
A tree by its fruit.
Hey, there you go.
That's what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, by a tree knowing its fruit, and a challenge for you, tell us about a time when you had to tithe, or it was, hard for you, and what happened or caused you to get the victory in that area that you challenged in being able to give just a little bit.
Well, as they say, the struggle is real. When you think about 10%, I look at that as a big amount, you know. But in living for the Lord, you got to think about what He's done in the past for you. God got a track record with us. I mean, a lot of times, we think about, okay, this is my money, but it's God money. It's not our money. It's God money. And you think about all the things that He's done in the past, how He's healed your body, how He's provided, everything He's done for you in your life. You get past that struggle. Right. You get past that struggle, and you say, Lord, I'm all in. I want to do everything You want me to do, and I want to be everything You want me to be. Right. So by hearing the word and hearing the word and hearing the word, you get the victory over that doubt and all that barbershop talk.
You got to get over that barbershop talk. Jehovah Jireh.
Yes.
So, what do you believe you have seen in your life as a result of consistent tithing? Meaning, how has God truly blessed you?
Oh boy. A lot of times when we deal with money, we think we're gonna get it back financially.
Right.
But if you think, okay, this month I didn't even have to go to the hospital, so I don't have a hospital bill. Or somebody come up to you and they say, okay, I just want to bless you today, and I want to take you out to lunch. All those things you think about, that's money you didn't have to spend. So God has blessed that way. But with me, at one time I had 2 incomes coming into the home, and something happened where it dwindled down to 1. But I yet had to pay the mortgage. I had to keep the lights on. I had a daughter that I was preparing for college. All these things I still had to do with that 1 income. Right. But then I sat down and I thought about it, and I tried to do a budget. And in that budget, I make this much, but I got to put out this much, and they didn't match. Right. I was putting out more than really I was making, but I knew it was God. Right. I couldn't do it because I yet gave. I yet gave, and everything was getting paid, and all I could do was sit down and thank God for it, because I said, God, I don't know how You did it, but I know You did it, because it was nothing I could do. You mentioned something there about a budget. And people say the struggle is real, but you look at it, your budget is just as real. Yeah. So you out there making this money, your hard-earned money. Yeah. So the question I have is, your hard-earned money that you're making,
you know, you give it to an organization, or, you know, any organization for that matter. So there has to be a certain level of confidence or belief for you to be able to give for that, to that particular organization. So what is it about Truth and Love Ministries that would, you know, like, want you to tithe here?
Well, when I walked in the door, I heard true word being preached, and you know the word,
right?
And, you know that the word is coming the way it should be coming. But then I saw where the ministry was giving. It was giving to the visitors, and it was also giving to the members.
Right.
It wasn't trying to hoard everything itself.
Right.
It was sharing what the ministry was blessed with, and that what pulled me in. Because I was raised on giving. My mother always gave. She went all over the neighborhood doing for people. She gave her time, she gave her money, she gave whatever she had. Right. So I was raised that way. So when I heard that, it clicked in my head. Okay, God, this is where you want me to be, to help in the giving part.
That's what I'm talking about. And we glad you here, Truth and Love.
Thank you.
You know, that's very much. So. Saying all of that, do you have any final words for anyone who may be struggling in the area of tithing?
Well, I can quote scriptures to you. I can say, "Will a man rob God?" And you know, it says, "Yes, in tithing and offering." Or I can say, "Give and it shall be given unto you."
Right.
But there was a song that I heard that it says, you know, it first says, "Is God satisfied with the way you're living?" But then it turned around and said, "Is God satisfied with the way you're giving?" And that's a question for everyone.
Right.
You know that within yourself. Is God satisfied in the way that you're giving? Are you holding anything back from Him?
Right.
But you know, one thing I learned: if you close your fists and you don't give anything out, people don't realize you're not getting anything in. So you have to open that fist, and things will flow out and things will flow in. So the question is still yet, is God satisfied with the way you're giving?
Now, you know what? Now, if you ain't, man, you said something so powerful right there. Is God satisfied with the way you give it? If you holding it clutch like this, nothing is going out and nothing is coming in.
There you go.
Man, Ms. Brown, I appreciate you sitting down here with us today for Truth and Love and letting and explaining, understanding, tithing, and why you give.
Yes.
You know, we pray that it be a blessing for someone.
Yes.
And we thank you for watching Truth and Love Tithing.